Hi, I'm Stephanie. Welcome to another video from VinylPop Interiors. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can follow along as we launch this business. We are definitely trying to be as budget conscious as possible. For these first couple practice projects, like our kitchen, we also wrapped our neighbor's kitchen cabinets too. We're just using our spare bedroom. Because we just got done with this project for our neighbor, the workspace is an absolute embarrassing disaster, especially because as you're cutting the vinyl, there will be like these teeny tiny little sticky strips, like thousands of them, that end up coming off of the vinyl, and it just kind of like sticks everywhere if you're not careful. And because I'm totally an amateur right now, I wasn't keeping track of the sticky strips, and they are all over the place. The floor, the tables, everywhere. All right, let's go check this out. Oh man. I have so much cleaning up to do before I can start on our kitchen cabinets again, but let me give you a little tour. Our table setup is definitely not perfect. We're basically just using what we have right now. And as you can see, we got this table at Goodwill, but this is kind of my cutting area. So the vinyl film actually comes on these like giant rolls, which is actually really convenient because you can just set the box right onto the table and then you can pull the vinyl out. And then I'll just draw it out over here and use my little like measuring ruler and my box knife to slice the pieces. This is actually the vinyl we used for our neighbor's kitchen. Look at, you can see like the little texture. That's why it really does look like real wood. And then down underneath here is the vinyl that we're using for our kitchen cabinet. I've got just like a box of kind of random tools down here. Definitely the heat gun, that's super important. That's what kind of like activates it and gets it to really adhere onto the surface. Knee pads for crawling up on the countertops, a random garbage bag. See, I was like trying to be good. Not all of it made it into the garbage bag. That was the problem. And this is actually the table where I was doing the majority of the wrapping. So Matt came up with this really good idea of using yoga blocks because they're really soft. So if you put a cabinet on top of them, they're not gonna like damage it or scratch it or anything like that. And it just kind of lifts the cabinet up off the table surface, which allows you to actually get the vinyl and like wrap it around the edges and stuff like that. So that was definitely a really smart idea. Look at all these vinyl pieces that are stuck to the floor. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have such a big job getting this cleaned up. I'll do a video with you guys cleaning up this room. My biggest goal when I start wrapping again for our kitchen cabinets is to stay on top of my mess, because obviously when we go into client spaces, we can't be leaving messes like that. And that's actually kind of the beauty of this product, right? Is that it's demolition free, it's mess free, all that stuff. So I'll save myself a lot of headache if I just clean up as I go. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, all the good things. I'm really excited to grow this channel so that I can bring you tons of insight about what it's like to start a business and follow along as you watch us launch and eventually grow. And I'll see you in the next video.